Joe Vargas. I am a Virgo. This is Adam Alexander. What's your birth time?
Taurus.
Taurus. Wow. And I know what you are because you're born right next to my mom, dog. You're a Gemini. Yeah. Maggie, Magdian, fucking Duarte.
I am a Gemini.
You know what they say about Geminis?
It's like, are they?
Don't say it.
They can't be trusted.
Oh my God. Like I've never heard that before.
There's two sides to them.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why.
No, that's not what that means. It's like you have a, it's kind of like you have twins. You have a good one and a bad one.
Right. Jack one hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
sides. My mama.
Oh, no, I should have a microphone. That's what I mean by there's two sides to them. I don't mean that there's like, I wouldn't say like, two-faced.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what people think.
No, not like two-faced.
What was your thought you were saying?
She thought you were going to say the two-faced.
Can't be trusted.
That's the same thing.
No, I get what Coach is saying. When Coach says he can't be trusted, it's like sometimes you don't know who.
I got that from a line in the movie, dog. I don't know if I'm not saying it's accurate as fuck, but I just could relate to my mom.
Don't learn stuff from movies.
I couldn't trust my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
You couldn't trust her?
I love my mom.
For her, like she was inconsistent.
She was lying to me, dog.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's different. That's hug worthy. I'll give you a hug after the show, please.
I don't think it's because she's a Gemini.
I know it's like I love Star Talk. Neil deGrasse Tyson, Mike deGrasse Tyson, Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about astrology and people. He's like, you really think that another planet cares about you enough to affect you and how you operate?
Some people take that very seriously, man.
I know that discussion kind of got in class in my Psych 101 class this week. Talking about retrograde and you might be a Taurus, but where was your moon? I was like, all right, I'm gonna put my headphones in during this portion of the class.
I remember, like, I knew somebody who fucking her baby daddy was a Pisces, and it didn't go right, and now she hated like every Pisces. And I remember clearly I went to go see Rihanna. I didn't know Rihanna was a Pisces. And she was like, she's a Pisces. I'm like, okay. She's like, can't trust her. I'm like, what? Anyway.
That is insane. People do that, man. Like, I love when people realize, or just like, oh, you're a Taurus.
So you guys talking shit about me or what?
What?
Because I talked about fucking
I thought you were
Geminis.
Oh, no. That was a real story that I just told.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
But she was like saying like she didn't like Rihanna because she was a Pisces. I was like, God damn. Like,
yeah, that's
is
a
that
lot.
serious?
Yeah. I'm a Taurus. Hitler's a Taurus. We share the same birthday.
Hell yeah.
Coach said makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Stop sabotaging.
You can't freaking like lump everybody into everything like that.
You kind of look like him a little bit.
Hitler a little bit. My mustache is wider. That's why I do the wide mustache, because if I shorten that mustache to hey, you remember when Michael Jordan had the Hitler mustache?
Fucking squirrel.
No.
Dude, it is absolutely hilarious. Michael Jordan rocked a Hitler mustache for like his Hanes commercials when he was doing commercials for Charlie Sheen.
What? I didn't even know that was a thing. That's crazy.
And they tried to like shoot. Apparently nobody on the set had the balls to say, "Hey, Mike, you need to fix that." So they would just try to shoot him from different angles.
I gotta see this.
This shit is absolutely hilarious. That's funny. It's one of the things, like, when you realize you're dealing with like a celebrity who's just out of like, who's just beyond reach. You know what I mean? It's like Michael Jordan gets a Hitler mustache, and well, I guess we're gonna have to shoot that.
People are scared.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of celebrities, before we get into anything, I need some takes on Diddy.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew this question was coming.
I just need it. Like, he's in jail.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's not getting out. They won't give him. He offered like a $50 million bail package. His lawyers put together a $50 million bail package, which even included some houses being sold, a plane being sold. All his family had to turn in their passports. And he, of course, surrendered his. And the judge was like, nah, you're not going anywhere.
I think he's going to have a great time in jail.
It kind of seems like...
But he might not have all the lube he wants, though. It's like, that's the only part that's going to be fucked up.
The raspberry red ass?
The raspberry red ass.
What's funny about the baby oil thing is that, like...
Baby oil?
Because they found thousands... They found 1,000...
I'm not... Yeah, no, I don't know any of this.
They had over 1,000 bottles
of
baby oil, media. Right? And KY.
1,000 bottles of baby oil. I didn't hear nothing about KY, but I did hear that KY and Trojans like put out a public service announcement say do not be using baby oil as a lubricant.
Yeah, no,
because the shit heats up.
Well, I always did. I mean, it works for P. Diddy.
They weren't. I mean, they.
I don't think he was using condoms.
Yeah, if you're
using.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Anyway.
So
I don't know what to think to answer your question, dog.
Right,
that's a difficult thing. Like I don't know, man. Like I don't know what to say, and then all the people are gonna be brought down with him. Like I mean, if they did it, I mean, if you harm somebody that, I don't know, man. Like I don't know how to touch. I don't know what we're mad at him for. Are we mad at him because he fucking drugged people and fucked them, or
I'm not mad at him.
No, I mean society.
Okay,
society.
Like this is illegal. Like
is it like people knew about it? It's cool, but if people were like forced into it,
right?
Because they were hiring male prostitutes and they were fucking girls and guys, from what I hear.
Yeah.
So they're being hired.
Right. People
so what's the crime?
State lines,
racketeering,
the plan,
cover-ups, stuff like
And they said there was a few kids in there, so they if they did fuck,
that's where it goes bad.
That's where it goes bad. So like if they did fuck Justin Bieber, like they say they did.
Dang.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, it would make sense as to why he got all fucked up, you know.
Well, yeah, all those kids are broken down. Jaden Smith is all fucked up. They're all fucked up.
That one from the Disney Channel, the Orlando.
Yeah.
Oh man, that kid.
I like him in
Grapes. Grapes. Yeah. That's the one. Orlando's
he is in Grapes, huh?
He's the one yelling. Now we gotta buy grapes.
Yeah. No, he's in. What's that called? The movie? It's not called Grapes. It's
No, I don't know.
They're hunting for something. They're in the jail. No, all those kids.
No. It's just Orlando
Brown. Yeah.
There's a clip of him like just kind of he loses his mind behind the idea that we gotta buy fruit.
He's in a bunch of movies.
Yeah, he's in I'm thinking of a movie, but it's not.
He's not
Major Pain. He was in Major Pain.
He was in Major Pain.
Yeah, he's a little baby.
Yeah. Shout out to Damon Wayans, one of the most underrated actors of all time.
So what do you think? Like because like I'm a huge Jamie Foxx fan.
Yeah, you heard about that too.
His name's on that page. They say he was there too.
Yeah, like he's got some.
I heard so far the names I've heard are.
Kevin I don't like Hart, Jennifer Lopez, but I know a lot of people like
Lopez, her. And this is the first time I'm hearing of Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Jaguar Wright, man, she's out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, putting all that shit out.
Oh yeah. She
was talking about Jamie Foxx's parties.
So this is how I feel about all of that. This is where you end. You know, it's like if you want all that stuff over there, this is what it leads to. It leads to public crucifixion. Right? Because that's all that it is.
That's a good way to put it. I was going to say humiliation, but I think crucifixion is more.
Because I honestly, like, let's just say I blew up as a rapper in 2003. Diddy calls me up. It's like, man, I got this party. You're going to bust one like you never bust one in your life. I'll be like, let me find my keys.
You would go?
2003, Adam? Probably.
Dang.
I wouldn't, though.
Hey. To each his own, you know?
Yeah, no, it's to each his own. I'm just saying it's probably.
So you be fucking all kinds of guys and girls and everything?
No. When the
guy doesn't surprise me from you, but.
When the guy showed up, don't do that. When the guy showed up, I would have left.
Are you sure?
You're positive.
What if you're in some fucking good place and somebody touches your booty?
It's not going to happen. It's not.
Like I don't know. For some reason, I don't believe you, dog.
There's some drugs that just block that inhibition.
I know, but no, it's
the
not
baby,
inhibition.
What if the baby oil has like ecstasy in it, dog?
Then I would be drugged. Then I would be left. I would be taken outside of my right mind.
Yeah, there you go.
But inside my right mind, I can't even do. I've never had a menage a trois, a 2-lady menage a trois, or a 2-dude. I could never ever have a 2-dude menage a trois. That's just. I could never have that.
I never even thought of it.
No. I'm just like it's like.
I never even thought I could be like.
It's absolutely not possible to have a 2-dude.
It's an option.
Dave Chappelle did that. He's like
switch these seats, dog.
He did that rotisserie chicken thing. It's like it looks like a rotisserie. I was like, hell yeah! Like I can't get down with that.
Oh Lord!
I would prefer a 1-on-1 man woman. We got cuddle before and after. So
how
it's
the
like
fuck
Diddy,
did we get here, dude?
Hey, how does Cat Williams look now?
Like a fucking genius.
I don't think he's a genius. I think he just ushered in. You know, he ushered in.
Why you throw Usher in?
Usher too.
It did Usher.
He brought Usher into this house. Ushered in. Usher got in.
I think Cat Williams and Shannon Sharp just ushered us into a very gossip-filled year.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like a bunch of shit that doesn't have anything to do with
gossip
us.
is fake. Correct or no?
Yeah.
No.
It's like
gossip
hearsay, no?
Gossip doesn't have anything to do with you. It may be true. You might be talking to me about somebody such and such, but
about
if it doesn't have anything to do with me, it's gossip. Now, if you come up to me and say, "Hey, rumor is,"
but it has something to do with him because he said P. Diddy offered him some money.
Right? No. It has nothing to do with the like me.
No, I know, but
That's
I'm
what
saying I'm talking about Cat Williams. We're talking. What do you think about Cat? And I said it was the gossip, but I mean he's involved too because they offered him some money for his booty hole.
Yeah,
but he turned it down. No, walked away. That's
but he said $50 million for lifetime.
Oh, damn.
They wanted access to his booty whenever they called him.
What? Wait, okay, I didn't see it like that.
Yeah, no, it's a breakdown. Yeah, it's $50 million for whenever they wanted his ass.
Oh,
and not just P. Diddy, but a couple other executives.
You can't pay in installments for his ass.
No, you can. They can say we want you for fucking 365 days a year.
Oh,
that'd be the saddest no I ever made. Like I just like no. It just go private.
You wouldn't put a stipulation like just half of it or something.
No,
half of that, half the ass.
No.
How do you give half the ass?
No, half the schlong.
No. It just be all no. It's like damn.
Just a
you
tip.
Can't go past this. Just a tip.
If I feel it in the back of my throat, it's over.
No baby oil.
No, it just be no.
Man.
That's crazy. Shout out to what is his name? What is
Baby oil?
No, the short gentleman you just mentioned.
Cat Williams.
Shout out to Cat Williams for.
You got to tell him no. How do you say it, man?
You got to tell him no.
That's crazy.
He wants bodies.
Oh man.
The world is crazy.
Usher, I heard Usher is like, but Usher was underage, man. Usher put out Nice and Slow when he was 15 years old, man.
He knew about that shit, though. He knew what he was talking about.
He was 15.
He was 15 when he put out Nice and Slow. I didn't really, my earliest memory with Usher is,
oh, yeah.
That track.
It's called Yeah.
Yeah.
With Lil Jon?
Yeah.
That was like early 2000s.
No. The Confessions. You Make Me Wanna.
Damn, the titles of the songs, dog.
So now you make me wanna.
You make me wanna.
Confessions, You Make Me Wanna. So I didn't know.
Let It Burn.
Let It Burn.
You Got It Bad.
I skipped that one.
Those are all the titles to the songs.
Yeah. You Got It Bad.
But he's. I didn't know he started as a kid.
Yeah, he was 15. Nice and Slow is like
Nice and Slow.
A fucking bedroom anthem.
I gotta look for that one.
Yeah,
maybe that's been my problem.
Let's do the math.
I've been listening to the wrong stuff. Let's just something.
I love that song. I don't care if he got fucked or not.
Let's take this opportunity to get off this and go into walkout music.
Ooh, Nice and Slow is a good song to walk out to.
Nice and Slow is a good song.
No, I was thinking might be a good hype song to walk out to.
If it's 7 o'clock on the dot, I want Nice and Slow.
I'm gonna listen to that song later and just figure it out. Here's the thing with walkout music. Now it's in my head. Well, walkout music. I saw some amateur fights this weekend. Shout out to my boy Emil. He made his amateur boxing debut and won this weekend. Shout out to my boy Joe, the Hero Gibson. What's
that?
Joseph.
Oh, I didn't know they called him Joe. I thought it was just Joseph.
Joseph, I didn't know. Anyway,
I thought it's Gordon too, not Gibson.
Is it Gordon?
I think it is. That's what confused me.
I'm fucking up, but my bad. Either way,
you know what you're talking about, though.
Shout out to Mr. Gibson. Gordon. I don't know why I say Joe. Who's Joe Gibson?
I don't fucking know.
$100 says that's no. Josh Gibson is baseball. But either way, Gordon, he fought a hell of a fight, and I've never ever seen a ref take a fight from a boxer, but this ref did. This ref took the fight from him, called him on a little small stuff, stopping the fight unnecessarily, and then pretty much left the judges no chance to give him a win. Even in the third round, deducted a point for I think it was slapping. He said,
"What? He slapped somebody?
Well, somebody with the inside of your glove.
Yeah, he hit someone with the inside of your glove. But from what I was watching, even if you'd said, okay, he has to take a point, he won the 3 rounds 2-1. Mm-hmm. But I was furious with that. So shout out to my man Joe. Now I'll talk to him after. He's like, nobody gets to walk away from a match with me anymore, and I was scared for everybody in his future because that's real talk. It's like you can't let the judges, you can't let the ref, you can't let anybody but the mat decide the fight. But while during this amateur fight, I had 2 questions. Are amateurs allowed to have their nicknames announced?
Supposedly no, but in local shows they do it. In the big tournaments, you can't walk out. You don't walk out with no music.
No music. I understand
you just
that.
get announced and everything just by your name. They don't have time. There's 700 fights going on.
Name and location or just name?
They just say
name
the location you're from. No, they say the region you're from sometimes, or sometimes they say what state you're from, who you're representing.
That's when there was a lot of unattached. They just kept saying unattached.
Well, yeah, the USA Box charges for everything. So they charge a gym fee. They charge a fighter fee.
So wait, you got to pay to have your gym saved?
Yeah. Dang.
How much is that?
Sorry, Arena.
It's for the year. I forget.
No, the Arena. Everybody in the Arena.
We got money.
Shout. The Arena got all their shout outs.
It's because some gyms don't have money, bro. And I feel bad for that.
I understand that. That was way better than I was thinking. I was like, all these dudes training in their garage?
Yeah, no, they train at the gym, but they just don't have the dues to pay for the membership.
How much is USA Boxing?
They vary. I don't know. I don't want to lie. $200. I don't know.
To just, I mean, either way, $5 extra fee for them to say your gym's name to a room of 50 people is.
You just get to wear a shirt with the Arena, and you don't have to have nobody say nothing. I used to be like, they're gonna know where I'm from without me even announcing it. You know,
Tijuana.
They're gonna know my name without even saying my name.
Say my name, say my name.
So is that Beyonce?
Is that a good walkout song?
No, mine is Nice and Slow by Usher at 7 p.m.
Beyonce's mixed up in that shit too. Anyway,
she filed for divorce.
Yeah.
No, that's not happening.
That's happening.
Oh yeah, Jay-Z definitely.
This is gone, dog.
Yeah, you know he was filming videos in Epstein Island. Crazy, huh?
We've moved on. We're talking about walkout songs.
Oh, walkout songs.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Jay-Z when I walk out too. Lucifer.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Boom. That's a good walkout song. Do you guys have any like walkout song favorites?
I do.
What?
It's in Spanish though.
Yeah.
En Preparación by Gerardo Ortiz.
Who walked out to that?
Nobody.
Oh no, that's
that's what she would come out.
That was you walk out to.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know that one. I probably heard.
Pretty hardcore.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to think. Coach, would you walk out to?
Me? Whatever's in the fucking my head that day.
Really?
But I love when Mexican fighters come out with a song called Mexico Lindo. That song, it's saying, I'm far from you, and if I die, just say I'm asleep and bring me back to my country. Okay. And that every fighter's made it. Chavez, everybody's came out with that song when they're fighting abroad.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they fight women?
Huh?
They fight women?
What?
Women?
You said fighting abroad.
Oh, no, they take the bras off.
Oh, my God.
No, get it abroad.
Yeah, I got you.
So my Northeast is like, ladies, chicks, and broads. Like, I was arguing with somebody one time, and I was like, man, you don't call women girls. That's just lame. Don't do that. He's like, what, Adam? We just go ladies, chicks, or broads? I was like, pretty much. Now,
so it's like, it depends on your mood or what?
Your mood?
Yeah, the whatever I feel like I want to bump that day, like being multicultural.
Oh,
big word there.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I like hip hop, sometimes I like old school, sometimes I like rap, sometimes I like corrido, sometimes I like rancheras. It's like when I'm on the treadmill, if you ever hear me playing music,
you just go to the gym, you'll hear all kinds of shit.
My playlist on shuffle is like crazy.
True. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think I got everybody. I think I got your 4:30 class today. I think they're all gonna work out to Sade.
That's fucked up too.
If James isn't there, because the kickboxing coaches do get mad.
Yeah. He won't be there, but I'm mad for them.
One of my favorite walkouts all time is Kyle Irwin.
Oh.
When he did Thunderstruck, it was at the Sheridan, and Thunderstruck by AC/DC started. I was like, oh shit.
That wasn't even.
Who was that?
No, he always plays Wu-Tang.
No, there was just one time. Was it Kyle?
That time though, they fucked up everybody's walkout song. Remember, like, because Javi's dad was having a heart attack.
So he just walked out. He just happened to walk out to Thunderstruck.
Yeah. Well, you liked it.
I loved it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I was like, oh hell yeah, blah blah. He won that match because that Thunderstruck. It speaks to what's about to happen in your world.
Yeah,
it speaks to the energy you got.
I'm gonna ask Kyle tomorrow, but I'm almost positive they fucked it up, and he always walks out to Wu-Tang.
No, it's one or the other. I'm positive. Like when you say it that way, I'm like, oh wow, I just got like a little blessing that day
from the heavens.
And my favorite all-time walkout is Tyson Botha, 1999. You guys remember that by any chance?
No.
Tyson, he comes out, he's quiet, and it's to DMX's "It's Dark as Hell Is Hot," and it's like a slow burn song. It starts real low, like just like with some talking from DMX, and Tyson has on his Muslim garb, his Muslim headwear, and he's got this just dark look in his face, and the announcer even says, he goes,
"I'd explain."
Tyson entering to some scary, imposing music.
This is a very dark song to come out to. Do you think this is telling us what's about to happen?
Yeah.
And it was just, that's the kind of energy and vibe. And I've been thinking all weekend about this. Like, what's my walkout song gonna be? "Stir It Up" by Patti LaBelle.
I don't know what to say about that. And I don't think there should be any song with Patti LaBelle.
I know.
What?
I was like,
What?
I said Patty.
Petty.
What?
Patti LaBelle.
She is just right now, and it's mood based. It's definitely mood based. Because when I was like, "What's your walkout song?" I was like, "I don't know." My first answer was like, "Okay, Until Further Notice is I like Big Butts by Sir Mix-a-Lot."
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great
so
walkout song.
weird.
Just think about it. It says you
Cannot
and
lie.
Adam, Pamphilo, Alejandro, and then I come out, boom, 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 boom. The crowd's
What
all
would you be
in.
wearing? What would you be wearing? What color trunks?
Oh, black and white.
You wouldn't go with the gold like the video?
No, I'm not a gold person.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my
Took my chain in.
I think my
Black
colors.
and white, black and white.
That's all. That's
what you can see?
That's all it is. That's all it is.
I'd be like Mike Tyson. I wear the same shit every time.
Yep. It's just that
Who will be walking out with you?
you hopefully have enough money so Coach Basheer can walk out with me.
We'll take a pay cut, me and Magz, so you can take Coach Basheer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then Lighter.
Lighter got to go, dog. He's throwing like rose petals in front of you as you walk
Yeah,
in.
he's
a flower boy.
He's a flower boy.
Hell yeah.
Like Coming to America.
Hey, he's been wearing a little silver chain too, so he's been wearing that.
We'll get him
little chain.
we'll get him a big old chain with the
big old
African
chain,
logo.
huh?
With the African, the African logo.
Oh my god.
It'll be Africa with Irish colors.
Gotcha, yeah.
You gotta fucking take a picture of this kid so people can understand.
That's little fucking. He came up to me yesterday. He goes, "Coach, I have a little problem." I said, "What's up?" He's 13. He's a big kid though, big for an Irishman.
Tall kid.
Tall. And he says, "Coach, my dad said that he doesn't want me to like really compete because he might get CTE." I tell your dad to cancel the membership and take you somewhere else. Then, dog, you're wasting my time. And he went to go tell his dad, and he said, "My dad said he's gonna study more about it." I said, "Tell your dad to come and talk to me." He doesn't understand that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a neurologist, but we have to go through a concussion protocol. Yep. I'm not gonna get the kid hurt,
Yeah.
He doesn't realize that he can get more hurt playing baseball or football.
Football for sure.
Football for sure. But in boxing, it's something, I don't know. You don't have that many numbers of people getting CTE.
God, I should have sent it to you.
There are no
night.
numbers. No. There are no boxing numbers for CTE.
I was gonna send it to you guys last night, and I was like, no, we already talked about that. So, but it was a video. Joe Rogan and this psychologist were touching on Meldrick Taylor and the fight he had with Chavez. But it's like few and far between, dude.
That's it.
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes some people are gonna get knocked out, aka Anthony Joshua, but. Not most of the times, a lot of the times they have their careers, they walk away. Yeah, there's getting punchy.
Yeah.
There's those who would get punchy. It seems like being punchy it makes you happy.
Hey, when Joshua got knocked out, man, I was telling Maggie that I saw a post and people were like, "Oh, that's what he gets. Oh, he's a pussy. He get knocked out." I don't know why I get mad when people call fighters pussies, because
they don't understand, most of them.
And I posted something. I said, like, he's a warrior and he lived by the sword. He died by the sword. He always gave me fights that were exciting, win or lose. So I said, respect. And I got bombarded. Respect what? He's a fucking... And I was like, dude, I looked at their pages. They don't have no pictures on their of nothing of themselves. It's all paintings or drawings or cartoons. And I'm like, don't get mad, Joe. These motherfuckers are nerds,
Yeah.
But even then, I wish I can see them in person. Like, I like to do a reality show where people, like, do that, and we go to their house and knock on the door.
That would be a dope.
And show up with a pair of gloves.
And then their mom
Here, put him on.
Their mom would be like, "Oh, he's in the basement."
I'll take Lighter with me. I'll take a couple kids,
Yo, that'd be a dope ass fucking
right?
show.
But he's like, ta ta ta. Hey, right here, I had the post right here. They said that he's a pussy.
Running your mouth.
Yeah.
Is this you?
Yeah. You know how you chase pedophiles around? You start chasing people that talk shit online.
Keyboard Warriors,
Dude,
boxing edition.
I showed him it was funny, it was kind of dumb, but a video of this pedophile was getting arrested and Akon is singing in the background.
Yeah, I seen it. This is like this Vlad or somebody
that shit was fucking
trying to do the new Predator Hunter or
that shit was funny.
Yeah, that shit was
Catch a Predator.
funny.
That shit is silly.
So I don't know what song would be playing in the background, but
what's your
I
walk?
guess whatever your mood is at the time. Yeah. When you go knock on people's door and call
probably
them out.
Jiggling Baby. Al Cool J.
Oh man.
No, it was remember the cool Big Daddy Kane line? I take him crippling crazy. Wait, no, I take him young. 8 to 80, dumb, crippling crazy. 8 to 80, dumb, crippling crazy.
Damn.
I like the idea of Jiggling Baby because it's like it's not too serious, you know. It's got a little bit of you know.
It's East Coast, you know. I'm neutral.
Yeah.
They're nice and relaxed before they realize they're going to jail or getting beat up. One of the
No, they're gonna get beat up. Nobody's going to jail, dog.
That's right.
I'm not that show.
I had the pedophile thinking.
I'm not that show, dog.
I had the Catch a Predator thing, so I got it confused. Max, you sent a good question and talked about boxing then versus boxing now.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a clip of Tim Bradley talking about how the 140. He was specifically talking about the 140 division, but I think it can apply to everybody. To everybody is that the boxers were more skilled back then than they are now, and they also fought more. You know, and I don't know if it's because of that. You know, because they fought more frequently, that they were more skillful. But I found his argument really interesting, and I asked myself, I was like, are they? I mean, I haven't been watching boxing as long as probably you have, you know. So you've seen.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I didn't mean it like that.
She's trying to say I'm super old. Though.
No, I mean it in the sense that you you've been.
You got Maggie. You got a Mexican dad. You're probably watching it when you were 5.
Yeah, I was. However, like I didn't have the expertise exactly. You've been boxing since you were little, so you understand it more and you were involved in it.
But what do you think, Adam? Before I answer what I think.
I think
you watch Hagler, you watch Hearns, you watch those guys.
I think it was less of a business.
No, it's always been a business.
No, it was less of a business. Then, so you saw more exciting fights. I did some reading into it after you posed that question, and the skill level dictating the amount of fight, the more frequency of fights. Mm-hmm. That I didn't see, but I did see that there were a lot more frequent fights back in the day.
I will say the risk taking.
Definitely.
It's kind of non-existent.
That's what I'm saying.
Now.
That's what I'm saying. The risk that every fight was a risk.
It's because back then the word mandatory was mandatory.
Real. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no vacating about.
Yeah. And I think that was example. That's what I mean by
there was more honor,
less business. Mm-hmm. Like now, business says
you mean less business from the fighters.
From the fighters, okay. Definitely.
Well, for me, for fighting wise, like what Timothy Bradley said, I feel like they're less skilled now because they get away with a lot of stuff that they wouldn't get away with before, like hugging. Mm-hmm. And a lot of fighters today, when they throw punches, they're off balance. Mm-hmm. That's why they hug, because they're not working on skills.
Right.
How to throw a shot, how to roll with the punch. When a fighter is at a disadvantage now, he'd rather wrap up.
Right.
And instead of moving his hips, moving his waist, and getting out the way and feinting with his feet, that's why you have fighters like Canelo, like a superstar. He's just a little better skilled. Mm-hmm. It's not that he's way better than these other guys. It's just that he's a little more skilled. Mm-hmm. Like you can take a fighter like Bivol, he's not skilled. He's programmed.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
He's programmed to fight. He doesn't change nothing, and you got to figure out how to decipher that. He beat Canelo because he's bigger. Canelo, I don't know what it's going to take. Canelo might make the adjustment, but let's go back to Mayweather. Super skilled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, Pacquiao wasn't skilled.
Now, would you put Mayweather and Pacquiao in the then conversation or the now conversation?
They're that then.
They're like right there.
They're the end of the they're the end of the then.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you want to criticize, Bradley wasn't that skilled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bradley was all balls, dog. Mm-hmm. He was all balls, but he never really I never really seen him wrap up. He just fucking fights. He put his life on the line every time he went in the ring, and I give him respect for that. But the last really skilled fighter that I think, besides those two, is a fighter doesn't get that much credit is Andre Ward. Mm. And talking about Ward, I was talking to Basheer because I was going through social media.
Yeah.
And it shows that Andre Ward was our last fighter to get a gold medal.
Right.
And I know Coach Basheer was there, but there's a little video where Coach Basheer goes like this. And I go, what was going through your mind right there? And he says, I was just like, he said,
that was his relief of the announcement that
we won gold.
When he won it.
The U.S. won gold, right? I wasn't there, but Coach Basheer. And he said that he was just like, like everything they worked so hard for and everything. He just took a breath and he was just like, he was fighting one of the best guys in the world. He said that they were in the finals with him and Darrell. And Darrell lost, but Andre Ward won. But he said when he went to the locker room, he dropped and he started crying, bro. Basheer. He was, a lot of work. Yeah, he was like, fuck, we got gold. Yeah. We haven't got a gold medal since.
Dang.
Well,
but wait, I'm not done.
Okay, go ahead.
But wait, there's more.
Us three, get to work with that man.
Oh, no,
and that's a blessing, bro. He always gives me my props, but he doesn't understand. And the pecking order in the gym, I have him on top of me.
Yeah,
you know, he's my dude.
No Diddy.
And I'm Diddy all the way with him for sure. I'm always smelling that motherfucker. He smells good.
He does smell good.
He smelled good. He looks good. No, but I was like, damn, Coach, what you wearing? He was like, get off me, Joe. but Coach Basheer is a blessing to have, man. To think about it, the last time we got a gold medal, the U.S., that guy is in our gym. Yep. And we're picking his brain and we're asking him questions and I've learned so much from him since he's been at the gym. So I'm just giving this motherfucker his flowers because it's cool to have him around.
Oh, absolutely. Like
very wise too.
There's no way that you can't be around Coach Basheer. If you're a dickhead, you're gonna become a better person.
I'm trying.
I'm working on it. You're just gonna get weeded out. You know what I mean? It's like he's like that kind of person. You know, just ultimate. Just and the wisdom is unmatched.
Yeah.
You know, I ever tell you about the time? I don't think I did. I was in a depressive funk. This was like 2021. And I just broke out my phone and I texted Coach Basheer. He had been sharing some stuff with me, this and that. And I just texted Coach Basheer, hey, you ever been in a place where you can't do nothing? You just feel like you're just waiting for something unknown. And he texted me back. He said, look, you have to trust God is a rewarder of work. Mm-hmm. No matter, you may work your whole life. You may work for a minute. You may work for a week. God's going to reward that work. It may be the minute or the hour before you die, but God's going to reward that work. And that got me up. Like, that got me on, like, just working.
Right.
No matter action. It got me to committing action. Yeah. Right. So ever since then, I mean, before then, because we got that moment, but that was the moment where I was just like, this guy.
That's just funny you said that. Not funny. When you said that right now, you reminded me of something I thought about Basheer like 2 years ago. He's always there for everybody, right? He's always giving us advice. He can tell your energy. Mm-hmm. And one day I said to myself, I want to be there for him. Because he's never there. He's always there for us, you know? Mm-hmm. And I always try to pick his brain and talk to him, but that motherfucker don't give you shit. He's like a poker player. But I know I know we've had some conversations that really helped him, or I know there's been moments because I just want to be there for a person that is there for everybody.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And he's that dude, man. So,
and honestly, I feel the same way. Like, I do feel greedy after, like, I get to walk away with a full belly of wisdom whenever I talk to him, and I'm like, I don't. But you know what? Whenever I make him laugh, I feel like that's my payment. Yeah. Like, whenever I make him laugh in any way whatsoever, he'll laugh, and I'm like, okay, good. I just paid for like five jewels he's gonna drop next week for me or stuff like that.
Trip out on this.
Exchange.
This has nothing to do with it's wisdom. But one day I'm sitting out at the gym, right, and I'm on the floor against the wall, sitting down. I'm tired, dude. One of those long ass days, and I see him coming in, and in my culture, you always stand up to greet people, you know, especially if you respect them and they're older than you, right? And as I was getting up, he says, don't get up. Don't get up. He knew I was exhausted. And I go, Coach, he said, in Islam, you don't get up to greet nobody. They come and greet you.
Oh, wow.
Because you're resting. And I was like, oh, okay. And there's been moments when I'm with my family in Mexico. I don't get up no more. I'm like, you just got here. Come say what's up. You know, I'm chilling, dog. You know, I feel weird when it's with the really elders.
Yeah.
But I'm just staying down, dog.
See?
But I does everything. I always remember little shit he tells me. So
that's dope. Back to now versus then. What about coaching? Has coaching? So we talked about the boxers themselves, less skilled now.
Yeah.
What about the coaches back then?
Oh, there wasn't many, bro. That's a good
elaboration,
brother. Everybody and their mama wants a coach now. And you see, you had a boom of parents coaching like 20 years ago. I don't know. There's been a lot, but you've seen it a lot lately. You have parents coaching now. And you have these guys who out of nowhere. You have just like you have coaches at different gyms right now. They're coaching boxing, and you don't have to be a fighter to understand the game. But they haven't even sparred before or laced up a pair of gloves, and they're coaching at other gyms. And I've seen all these gyms here. I'm talking about here locally in San Diego.
Right.
I'm sure it's on a bigger scale in different places, but it was like there's no honor. Like you had to earn that shit. You know, you were take Freddie Roach, one of the most famous coaches. He was under fucking Eddie Futch. You know, you take different coaches were always under somebody. So that's why right now I feel like I'm under Basheer, even though we're not like that. I just feel like I'm under him.
You are, yeah. I think we all are.
I always say we got to soak up from the older coaches who've been around the game.
Okay, because so coaches is far more diluted now. And
we talked about that about the PE teachers and shit.
Yeah, no, that was different. We were advising people on like who to trust in their boxing journey, but now it's just like we're spelling it out.
Yeah, these random people just walk into a gym and that's the coach.
And that's how society works. It's stupidity has a level of confidence that wisdom can't even fuck with, and that confidence will just put the stupid person at the top of the pedestal trying to figure stuff out and talking to people, telling people stuff that's weird. Like I remember when I first started boxing, 2018, I was in my YouTube channel phase and I saw this one dude, he had a whole bunch of views and he was showing how to hit the bag. But I noticed that he was hit the bag from right down here. And right when I thought, why isn't he keeping his hands up? I swear to God, he went into the mic. He's like, like I'm keeping my hands down here because I'm quick. I can get them up here, but maybe you guys want to keep them up here. I was like, that was the last YouTube boxing video. I was like, this channel's gonna get me killed.
But you know what? There are a lot of people out there is like they're doing too much. You know what I mean? Like they'll start watching shit like that on YouTube and they'll come to the gym like, dude, what are you doing? Like learn.
I've had those people tell me, well, I didn't see that on YouTube. I said, that motherfucker that posted the video, dog, do you think he really is that good?
There's one thing only you can learn regarding boxing that you can learn on YouTube. Do you know what it is? Either you guys know what it is?
I don't know. Jumping rope.
So I turn on your computer?
Maybe jumping rope. I was going to say doing your raps.
Yeah.
Wrapping your hands.
Not even then, dog. I've seen some of those hand wraps. No, not even that.
Hey, but you know what? Today
jumping rope is.
We were talking about that. We were talking about ring, like shadow boxing in the ring. It's like you kind of like gotta earn.
Tell me about yesterday that guy who told me. You heard the whole conversation. Yeah. So listen to this. This guy's been in the gym maybe a month or two. Okay.
And he came over. He's like, yeah. So coach, one of my friends told me, I should start doing more like a Russian style, and he's just like he didn't like. He's a Navy SEAL.
He's a Navy SEAL. He's a Navy SEAL, so he's cool.
Yeah, he let him talk. He's like, well, how do you think I should, start? Like, what can I do to start, picking up that style? And he was like, first of all, I think your friend is wrong. And that was like the nicest he could have. I know, nicest thing he could have said. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's and in my mind, I was just like, how are you gonna? If you're gonna learn a certain style, man, you gotta be there. You're not. How are you gonna learn a style that like it doesn't apply?
I told him first of all, it's not the Russians that are good. I said it's the Ukrainians, it's the Uzbekistan, and it's Kazakhstan, bro. Like it's not Russia.
Yeah.
I said, and second of all, I said, where's your friend train at? Who is he? Does he train? Does he fight? He trains at Azteca. I go, I trained all those fucking guys that run that gym, dog. So I said, you get good at one style first. And when you master that, it's going to take them like fucking 8 years probably. Then start taking up other styles. But when you don't know nothing and you pick up, like a lot of these young men who want to turn lefty and they're right-handed.
Ooh.
Or right-handed that want to turn lefty because they see Crawford do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Or they see fighters at that level do it. Yeah, bro. They've been doing this for 25 years.
Yeah.
And they're masters at their craft. You're not a master. You don't even. I see a lot of guys turn right-handed and they walk left-handed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the same thing vice versa. You know, like they don't know how to shut their brain off. They might be, their fight stand might be different, but they're still walking like they're right-handed.
And that's like, I'm lefty, and when it's time to hold mitts for me, a lot of guys go, okay, you're left-handed. And then they'll switch.
What do I tell them?
I tell them, don't switch. Stay there.
Yeah.
One, because when we spar, you're not going to switch. And two, your hands and feet don't match anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like, because you got right-handed feet.
I saw a terrible knockout this weekend of a young prospect, man.
Man, before you tell him, I wanted to fight that young man with Habib. This kid is undefeated. He's a prospect with top-ranked boxing. His name's Alan Garcia, I think. I think they call him Kid Kansas.
Yeah.
And I've been asking for that fight with Habib, but they're like, no, it's a big risk, Joe. Like, we don't want to fight Habib with him yet. And I'm like, come on, man, give me a chance, Brad. And like, no, not yet. Eventually down the road, you know? They took a fight with a guy 15-13. And the guy knocked him out, bro.
The kid was winning every round of that fucking
But
fight.
he turned left-handed.
He turned lefty.
He started walking. His coach told him, go to your right. And right when she said, go to your right, that kid went to sleep.
That's one thing, man. If you're gonna go and switch stances, you have to learn how to fucking master the defense. You know what I'm saying? Because like Coach was saying, your brain is you switch lefty, but your brain is still defending as righty. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you start walking towards you're walking into the power hand of the person in front of you. You know, so that's exactly what he did. He fucking went like this, blinded himself, and then dropped the hand, loaded up a hook, and in that instant, literally a split second, the dude shot a beautiful overhand right. Damn. That's it. He didn't get up. He didn't get up, man. That fancy switch hitting shit, man. It's you gotta. I think I agree with you when you say that people gotta learn how to master one. You know, because that it takes a certain kind of brain to be ambidextrous in both offense and defense, you know?
At least invest 10,000 hours before you fucking even do it.
Yeah.
Break down the math. It's like 365 days a year. Take away 65 days with weekends. 300 hours, that's fucking 600 hours a year times whatever the fuck it takes.
Yeah, that's
and maybe then you'll master it.
Hopefully he recovers well from that was a devastating knockout for a young prospect like that, man.
Get out the way early? Get out the way early?
No, man. He's gonna have to take some time out. He didn't get up.
You got anything else? Because I want to bring something up.
Lastly, with going back to boxing now versus them, this Sugar Ray Leonard fought 7 fights in the course of 22 months. 2 of those versus Duran. The last one of that string versus Hearns. Like when I read that, I was like, okay, yeah, boxing was way better than it is now. Because we're not gonna see. We're lucky if we see 2 fights in 14 months. But you know,
was that before the detached retina?
Yeah, that's way before.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, he came back and he fought Terry Norris and Lalonde.
And that's when he was like, "Fuck it," huh? He retired.
He retired after Terry Norris.
So that I was like, so boxing.
Terry Norris from San Diego.
I would say, yeah, that's true. I would say boxing is way better now. I mean, then than it was back then.
Was
what you guys know what I'm trying to say.
I always hear coaches and fighters talk about you got to use your jab, and I agree 100%. Like they always talk about jab has to be key, but sometimes working on the jab too much will get you in trouble. Yeah. Well, the reason I'm bringing that up is because this Friday that just passed, Jaime Munguia fought a guy by the last name
Bazinian.
Yeah, undefeated guy from Armenia, really good, bro. He beautiful jab, beautiful 1-2. From round 1 to 6, he was just giving Munguia a lesson with that jab and 1-2. And Munguia occasionally would hit him in the body, from the 6th round on, Munguia started having a little bit more success with him, like just a little bit. But when Munguia turned it on, it was over.
It was over.
So fighters, don't just focus on your jab and your 1-2 at long range. I understand it's the safest place to be at, but challenge yourself to embrace the chaos and fight at a short mid-range. That's where nobody likes to be at. I'm not saying do it every day, but learn how to be comfortable in those moments, because those are the hardest to overcome when you have a guy on top of you just beating the snot out of you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You feel like you can't breathe. So you got to learn in sparring, do it with guys that you know can't hurt you. Just learn how to fight at that mid-range, short range. Bring it up to your coach. Tell him I'm not trying to change who I am. It's just a word of advice. I see a lot of great fighters, young fighters, that as soon as they get challenged, it's over for them.
Is the 1-2 the easiest? It's like the first combination you learn to break.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if that guy's gonna jab me, I'm kind of safe because he's not. There are very few power jabbers.
There's very few, but people use a jab for different reasons. So I'm not. You know, some people use it to set up punches, but in this case that I'm talking about, this guy, that's all he did.
And I've seen people feint. Okay, all he's got is his jab. I'm gonna feint. He's gonna throw the jab. I'm gonna come over top.
The jab is a great. I don't know how to.
It's a great. I call it a tool because it's like multi-purpose, man.
Yeah.
You can use it for a bunch of shit. Multi-purpose tool. I don't know, because you can use it for like measuring. Yeah. You can use it to blind people. You know, you can feint
to disrupt
rhythm.
I just wouldn't. This may sound weird. I just wouldn't use it to fight.
No, not the whole fucking fight.
Yeah,
not the whole fight.
And because sooner or later, a guy like Munguia, who's a pressure guy, he feels that jab fading, and it's like he smells blood in the ocean. You know, because you can feel that the punches slowly losing their power. You know, and I think that young man had never been past 12, and this was in the round. You know, when you have a guy who knocks everybody out, we talked about the other day, the guy stopping everybody early, he doesn't know how to fight like that in the later rounds. He's like going into war with 3 rounds in his gun.
You ain't.
That's true though. You know, it's like drinking. It's like anything, right? Too much of one thing.
Right.
Not always
you get
good.
you get figured out.
Yeah, like water, you can't live without it. But if you drink too much of it, you could die.
Yeah. Bruce Lee.
That's why I drink Coke.
Yeah. Diluted.
Coke Zero. I'm telling you, you don't know nothing about that Coke Zero.
Oh my god! And with that,
sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Sponsored by
Baby oil. Oh, what's it called?
What's
the brand of the baby oil name?
Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson. Damn, Johnson & Johnson.
Ask me how I know.
Subliminal. Nice and slow at 7 p.m.
Woo, on the dot.
On the
7
dot.
o'clock on the dot.
And hey, you know what? P. Diddy will be happy. Yeah. But now they're gonna fuck him like mad dog. Like
now that he's gonna get fucked.
Then no, he was getting in the thing.
So? It sounds like he was doing the fucking.
No, it said that he was bringing in male escorts to smash his wife, his girl, whatever she was.
Yeah.
Then they smashed him after.
Wow, that is a whole different level.
Hey,
freak.
This is
commendable.
I'll probably put this.
You know why they call him P. Diddy? Penis Diddy, dog. The daddy of the penis.
I'm probably gonna put this at the end of it. But there's a video of P. Diddy singing "Happy Birthday" to French Montana. And French Montana.
I don't know who French Montana.
He's some rapper who came up real quick and then he left.
Yeah. And he's just kind of sitting there like in no shirt, just at a dining room table, no shirt, kind of with this. What the fuck's going on? Looking at his eyes.
I got it. Hold on. Should I show you guys right now? Have you guys seen that reel of us? You know who sent me? Danny. He's like, it's. Diddy, he hugs Tank. He lifts him up, and then Tank's just like... You see how he lifted him up, and he's like, all right, dog, yeah, I'll see you later,
cool,
dog. He lifted him off the fucking ground, dude.
All right, that's the one. That's the one I'm gonna put. Yeah. All right, please,
I'll send it to you.
So many stories. Just you know what, Diddy was weird. All right.
You see that video with P. Diddy's with Cat Williams and Usher? We were talking about in the morning they had breakfast together and they slept in the same bed. You never seen that one?
No, P. Diddy was talking with Cat Williams.
No, I said Cat Williams. Yeah. I meant Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Ooh.
Wait,
hey, you know Kevin Hart's in that fucking circle.
Oh yeah,
I like Kevin Hart. Damn, I'm gonna lose a lot of my fucking favorite actors, dog. When that list comes out, I'm not gonna watch movies no more, dog.
You know, Ray is one of my favorite movies, man. That's fucked
Jamie
up.
Foxx.
You can still watch. You can still watch your stuff. Hey, you guys got to start watching. Do me a favor.
You're a big bitch, dog.
You're a big bitch. I was about
you never seen Ray?
No.
That's how he was blind. That's how he knew.
Blind. Ray Charles.
That's how he knew the girls were fucking big, dog.
He's like, oh, okay, I'm good. He would see how fine they were by like the wrist.
Ooh, check for cankles. That's a good.
All right, peace.
All right,
that's good.
Subscribe, like, comment.
No peace yet. Subscribe.
Sorry.
You guys got to start watching the whole video.
Watch the whole fucking video.
We're tired of more people telling us, hey, man, we watched this week's episode. Then we got views on the show. Okay?
We got the numbers, dog. We're going to come looking for you. We're going to knock at your door.
So just make sure you guys are showing all the love you possibly can
to
Between the
Share
Bellz.
that shit.
Just like no Diddy on the love, though. All right.
You're going to get diddied.
Diddle.
This has been a Point and Yell production. Yeah, I think the words, but sometimes they don't come out of my mouth no good.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.